What's today? Tuesday. I'm like, what's today? And I already did the I already said it in the title. Hey you guys, it's Dinah. I'm gonna wait for a couple of people to get in, and then I'm gonna really start talking. But I'm doing a solo dolo live today. I just got out the shower not too long ago. Aston is sleeping. She's taking her afternoon nap, and she's getting her noon feeds right now. Hello to everyone, to diary readers, new and old. I'm just putting some milk of magnesia on my face. I'm not really doing like a full face of makeup. I'm just really going to go run errands, and then I'm going to get something to eat. So I'm just really putting on like some powder, blush, brush out my eyebrows, lip gloss, and mascara, just so I can look presentable, you know, cover up all my acne scars and just, you know, uneven complexion, you know, just cover up any miscellaneous unpleasantries on my face. You like my outfit that I'm wearing today? I can't really wear just dresses and sandals anymore. I gotta start getting cardigans and like long sleeve knitted sweaters and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm solo dolo today, and that's how I've been feeling lately. I'm trying to see, like, dang, am I gonna go into the details? My ride is gonna be here in like 30 minutes because I'm picking up Aston, because on the weekends Aston is with her dad on the weekends so that I can work, and then I just spent the night, an extra night, because I was exhausted. But I didn't even go to work on Sunday, and I felt bad about that because I love like that I've been hustling. But yeah, I was reading something. So I can either just do the powder, or I can do this Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop Blurring Skin Tint. And I think I'm going to use that to cover up, you know, all of that. Because when I do just powder, I usually do that when I'm just going somewhere real quick. Ooh, I got to get my brushes. But yeah, let me just show you like the Smell Nice. This is my brushes. But anyway, okay, yeah. So this is my newest perfume, Lancome. I don't know what it's called, but it smells really good. It smells freaking amazing. And then this is just some coconut body mist that I got from the club, because I just needed, like, I don't really like wasting my $100 perfumes at work. Like, I'll put it on at the beginning, towards the end, in the middle, but I need something to keep spraying throughout the night. So that's what this is. I have this on right now. It smells really good. And then I have this on. Now this, it takes some getting used to. This toasted coconut. So I had the Peony Rose. I ran out, so I bought this one. My daughter's dad smelled it on me because I had him smell me, and he said I smell like peanut butter. But I had this chocolate fragrant perfume. I reordered that because if this smells like peanut butter and then with the chocolate perfume, then I should smell sweet, yummy, and delicious when I'm at work. I'm gonna spray this when I'm done. But yeah, that's how we're smelling today. I've been doing a lot of online shopping, and I feel kind of guilty about that because, so let's start going into the updates. I'm supposed to be saving my money and using it to move. So last Thursday I went and toured a property. I love it. I already knew I liked it, but I just loved it in person. And it just looks so beautiful and like a happy, fresh new beginning, blah, blah, blah. And so I did my application on Friday. I toured it Thursday, did my application on Friday. I chose to use a cosigner because my credit score is only 50 points away from the desired credit score that you need to apply. Even though the money is there, like you could see through the bank statements, the money is there. You got to make 3 times the rent. Okay, I can afford that. So you really should let me slide with that little 50 points off. And the cool thing that I liked about touring a property is, so let me tell you, okay, y'all. Let me tell you how your girl work. Okay, because I think about things. Y'all know I be in my head a lot. So anyway, so I am a first-time young mother, and I did not go tour the property with my daughter's dad. I took another young man with me. Not young, like he's actually a little older than my daughter's dad, but still. And he's Caucasian. And so, you know, I like to look nice, so I made sure I came presentable. Light makeup, hair done, a nice little casual dress that looks nice. It was a long sleeve, lightweight, casual dress. It was really pretty. I didn't, I did get a little bit, I did a vlog. I didn't upload it yet because I haven't been wanting to post anything lately. But the point is you can see a glimpse of the dress in the vlog that I'm going to be uploading either today. Yeah, later today. But the point is, yeah. So I purposely wore my promise ring on my right hand, not on the left. I purposely wore my promise ring because naturally when people see, you know, a ring on, you know, this finger or on the same finger on this hand, naturally they're going to think like you're married or engaged. And then I brought the baby to make it look, you know, like a cute little happy family. And, you know, Aston, she can look biracial, you know. So if I go with a white man, it could look like he's the daddy. So that's how I went. I went with my white friend and baby Aston, and we was all looking presentable, and we just toured the property. And the best thing that I like, you know, like we behaved ourselves, like, you know, I'm mellow and chill, like I'm not ignorant after it. And so we was just up in there, and he just he didn't ask me what do I do, if I can afford it or anything like that, which I loved. I told my friend, I was like, I'm glad he didn't ask me what I do. He was like, what would you have told him? I'm like, I would have just, okay, so this is what I say whenever somebody asks me about my line of work. I always just say I'm in the entertainment industry, because I am. I am an adult. I entertain other adults in an adult manner. The entertainment industry is such a broad spectrum because you could be in any form of entertainment. I just happen to be in the adult entertainment industry. But yeah, so when I do like cars or like houses and stuff, that's what I put. I just put entertainment or entertainer as like my self-employment, my form of employment and stuff. So I thought that was cool because we came presentable. So dude didn't even like bother me. You know, like if you come and you look, I don't know, you just should always come presentable. And so he didn't even bother asking me. But he did ask my guy friend. He asked him, he's like, so what do you do? And I was thinking, I was like, I don't like when people ask that. Like, I think that's a bit invasive. Like, but I mean, I understand. He wants to make sure we can afford the place and stuff. But yeah, so he told him what he did and stuff. And the guy assumed, because I was like, I'm going to use a cosigner. The guy just assumed that my friend was going to be the cosigner. I'm like, I didn't correct him, but I'm like, my sister's gonna co-sign for me. I got the money, she got the credit score. Boom. But yeah, so that's the update. So the point is, toured on Thursday, did my application on Friday. I was going to submit my sister's co-signing application, but I will be honest, I kind of hesitated and I wanted to try to find like a better co-signer, but I couldn't find a better one, so I ended up just sticking with her. So I should have just submitted her application sooner. So I submitted hers later after mine. I think it was yesterday. So it was like 3 days after I did mine, 2 or 3 days after I did mine. So they already reviewed it, but they were reviewing it like as if I applied individually. So I had to let them know like my co-signer was not able to fill out the form until Monday. So do not treat it as an individual application. So now they're reviewing it, and he said it'll take 24 hours to let me know. So, and then the good thing, I had my latest bank statement, which shows more of what I make more accurately. So I put that with it too. And I'm feeling pretty good, but I'm not gonna be dishonest. Like, I do feel like a part of me feels like well, I don't want to say that out loud, but you know, a part of me is mildly doubtful. But I'm just being honest. You know, I'm a human being. I'm just being honest. But I don't want to think like that, because no matter what, I like that place. I want it. I'm gonna get it. Ooh, that's Aston's milk. See, whenever I do the powder and stuff, you see how you can still see these horrible spots. I'm gonna have to get some more concealer. Like some orange concealer. This, I learned that trick. Either like pink or orange to cover up these dark spots. Like, let me try to show you. See, from the acne scars. Honestly, I'm just going to move our things. I'm just going to move our things back. And that's the other thing. Like, I hate all of this back and forth. Like, with the baby, like when I work, I gotta keep doing back and forth, drop her off, and then come pick her up, and then I gotta take all her things. Hold on. Oh, now I gotta make it with my hands. You know what? I'm gonna wash my hands first, and then I'm gonna disconnect her. But yeah, I hate the back and forth. Like her little playpen. We use that for her to sleep in, because I'm not about to put her bed back together until I officially move into our new place. So I just use her playpen because it has a little mattress. So I use that for her to sleep in. And then I sit her in there whenever I need my hands free. So I have to keep transporting that back and forth between my temporary place and her dad's whenever she comes over here. So I just bought a second one. He's supposed to buy a second one, but he keeps claiming he don't have the money. But he keeps soliciting me for sex. Like, he keeps telling me he gonna pay me X amount of money to have sex with him. So you could pay me to have sex with you, but you can't pay for the baby playpen. So anyways. But yeah, hold on. And I do not like talking about my daughter's dad. Like, ooh. What does that do for your skin? Oh, what does what do for my skin? Somebody left a comment and left. I'm sorry. Lose control when you're not here with me. You know what song I've been loving? This is like my go-to song that I love to dance to. It's called Lose Control by Teddy Swims. I love that song. I lose control. Oops. When you're not next to me. Boom, boom. falling to pieces right in front of you. Can't you see? Problematic. Yeah. So, Aston just finished her feed. So what I'm doing is I'm about to flush her tube because it helps her not to be constipated if we keep flushing it with water after her feeds. At one point, Aston was throwing up a lot because the doctors increased her milk amount, but I just turned it back down because she was like throwing up almost every day, and that defeats the purpose because then she can't keep her medicine in, and she needs her medicine so she can have a bowel movement. 1 second. Oops. All right. Oh. If you're watching this on replay, which obviously the majority of you are, just skip that whole part. I was just doing Aston stuff. Oops. Goodness. Get it together, girl. All right. What else am I looking for? I think I'm pretty much good on the powder, but you know, I think I might do a seafood boil later. I think I will. My guy friend, he one of the last times he was helping me move and stuff, he took me to go get some food and I got a seafood boil. He was like, that smells good. I was like, it do, but he couldn't stay, like he had to go, so like we couldn't sit and eat. So we just picked up the food and chilled a bit, and then he had to go. So he's like, next time he comes out, he's gonna try it. So I think we might do that seafood boil today, cause your girl is craving it a little bit. But yeah, okay, so time for real talk, you guys. This is like the reality of life, and you guys have to remember to freaking not judge and have grace, because like you never know what's going on in somebody's mind, so you can't like just assume like everybody always has a clear head, you know, everyone's always thinking straight. So anyway, so with me, I've been like considering adoption. And you could still after you have your baby, you could still put them up for adoption. And like it's really hard because like I love Aston so much, and she's so perfect and flawless, and it's nothing about her. I'm trying to see what I'm about to do next. I think my eyebrows. Yeah. But yes, she's perfect, and it just sucks because her dad, I don't want to say he's clueless, but he acts like he is incapable of doing things. He helps, but not the way I need him to help me with her. And then, of course, we're not going to be living together. Well, we don't live together, but I still come and visit when I come to drop Aston off and pick her up. And so it's just about to get even more hard for me because I already pretty much do 80% of the work with her on top of still working. And my daughter's dad, he works too, but his work is not physically demanding and exhausting like mine is. And so I still have like draining myself working 3 or 4 days out of the week and then still have to be Aston's nurse and her mother. And I never, like, when I got her from the hospital, I never liked that idea. I was like, wait, so we got to be her parents and her care team. We got to be the nurses and the parents. So, like, it's okay if it's two of you, but even still, like they say, it takes a village. Like, you need all hands on deck. And like my mom, she lives close. She would be able to help, but she already takes care of somebody. She is a caregiver, so she's not able to help me. Otherwise, life would be better because I'd be able to get a little bit of rest and then be rejuvenated and have the energy to do all the stuff I want to do with Aston. But it's not like that right now. So I've been feeling really bad lately because I'm like, I'm not doing everything for her like I want to and need to. Like Aston needs every day, she needs to continuously practice eating by mouth, continuously practicing physical therapy, doing her stretches, occupational therapy. I don't do that with her every day. It's really bad and I feel horrible. And like I'd be like dishonest when I check in with her PT, OT, her speech and swallow therapist. I'm like, oh yeah, we be doing this, but no, we don't. And I be feeling bad, but it's like I don't have the energy to do it. And I'm not gonna say I don't have the time. You always got time. It's 24 hours in a day. But I'm saying like I be so drained. And I'm like, this isn't working. I don't have the type of help that I need to care for her. It's not that I can't care for her. It's like I'm not able to. I have no energy. Cause all I do is just I just sit with her and stuff. You know, I do the regular stuff: feed her, wash her, clean her. What else do you do with them? I don't know. I can't think. Do her hair. Take her out sometimes. Even that, you know, I'm such a homebody now. I like to stay inside with her. But I'm like, she's not getting what she needs. She needs constant attention. I used to do affirmations with her every morning. I don't do that anymore. Like, she needs constant love and attention more so than a baby that was born around their due date, you know? Like, she needs an extra dose of everything. And I'm not giving it to her. And then her dad just acts like everything is just okie dokie. I really don't be wanting to talk about her dad because I don't want to be seeming like the bitter mother of the child. I'm just very logical. I just have the understanding like we tried to make something that was not meant to work, and I'm cool with that because I already been knew we were not compatible. But we tried to make it work. We tried to, and I just got tired of doing the dance, trying to force a connection that's really not there. So that's why I never want to be talking about him like that, because it doesn't make sense. We're just not compatible. Of course, he acts, you know, extremely strange. He acts out of pocket, but that's because he tells me he fell in love with me, and you know, it's just hard that he can't have me and stuff. Like he never felt the way he feels about me. This is what he tells me. These are his words. He's never felt that way about any other woman before. I always tell him, I'm like, I don't really do anything magnificent. I just be chilling. I just be myself. So I mean, I don't know what you're used to, but if that's all it took for you to fall in love, I don't know. Because I don't really be doing too much. But anyway, so yeah, so I was like, been considering it because not only have I been like super duper drained, I can't do stuff for her like I need to. I can't really do stuff for myself. Every day it's like all I want to do is sleep. But of course I don't because I can't. So I was looking into it. Realistically, I know I'm not going to do it because it hurts too much. Like when I was like trying to reach out to agencies, I'm like, no, I really can't. I feel really guilty and bad and stuff. Um, and I'm like, I know I just need to ask God for more patience and strength and energy and more help, which I've done. So I just have to actually make time to hear from Him to get direction on what to do and how to move forward with, healthily parenting. Like parenting being her mother in a way that's not gonna kill me and that's not gonna be hurtful to her, because she does need continuous care. She needs me to be on it. I can't be slacking like I've been doing. Like she will be far more ahead if I actually practice with her every day like I'm supposed to. So that's why like I'm real disappointed in myself about that, Like I feel terrible about it. But yeah. That's the one thing I feel horrible about. One of the main things. I don't do therapy with her every day like I'm supposed to. All the therapies, the physical, the occupational, and the speech and swallow. But I'm real excited about moving. We are super close to getting in the new place. I'm just waiting to hear back from that guy. And once we do, I'm gonna have to still keep working like 4 days out of the week, but I feel like I'm gonna have a little bit more help. I have a little bit more help than I do now. There we go. Alright, I'm not really doing anything crazy because like I said, I'm gonna go get my nails done. Have to feed Aston. We're going back to where we are staying temporarily. Oops, almost forgot to put my powder on. And then I'm gonna have an early dinner, get something to eat with my guy friend. But yeah, so like that's the big thing that I've been thinking about lately. I don't think I'm gonna do it, but I have been considering it, and I just wanted to talk about it because like I know like people try to shame women like mothers for just being honest with themselves and realizing when it's too much. It's nothing in life is meant to do on your own. Like we were made for community, and raising a family is a village job. It's not a 1-person or 2-person job. Like you have to have all hands on deck, especially if you have a special needs child or high risk child that is like very physically demanding. They need more love and attention than the babies that are born on time and born without major issues. And so like I'm gonna talk more about the mental health of new moms and stuff from my own perspective. I know my sister wants to do videos like that too, because my niece is her first and only child, and I don't want to tell her business, but she had an experience with that. And then I think I mentioned it on my channel, like I briefly had postpartum depression, and all that stuff is real. And it's not like whining or complaining. It's literally acknowledging that the human body, there's so much that you can take physically, mentally, and emotionally. If you don't have the right support system, you will crumble, you will be drained, and you will not be yourself. You're not going to think straight, and you're going to have all types of thoughts that race across your mind, and you'll find yourself entertaining them more so you would if you have adequate rest, adequate help. So like back in the day, people used to try to shame a lot of mothers, like like the mothers that go crazy and they abuse their children or worse. Of course that's horrible and stuff, but you have to ask yourself, where were you? The community, the family, you weren't there helping her. That woman broke down, and I'm pretty sure she asked for help and nobody was helping her. And so you can't be quick to judge. You need to first have grace And then you need to be able and willing to step up. You know, if you're not willing to help somebody out, don't talk about anything that they decide to do in their life, you know. Never is it okay to harm yourself or anybody else. That's never okay. You gotta get serious help before you get that far. And that's why I was considering adoption, because I'm like, ugh, it's not good. It's getting bad. I'm like, I can't do it. But Aston is so perfect and beautiful and amazing. And I'm just like, oh. And then the Lord has just blessed her tremendously. He loves her and he's been keeping her. And then he blessed me with the honor of caring for her. So that's why I'm like, you placed her in my care, so you gotta help me. Because I can't do this. Not 100% solo dolo, baby. I need help. I need a grandmama to help me. Her dad helps some, but you know, he be acting too slow for me. Like the other day, he accidentally ripped her cord out her stomach, her G-tube button, her button. So she has a button in her stomach. That's how she gets her food. He accidentally pulled on it too hard. It was time for it to change anyway. And so he's like, oh, but he didn't know what to do. He don't know how to put her G-tube back in. And once again, I'm not trying to talk about him. I'm just speaking on what happened. And so anyway, I did it twice, but I never actually did it by myself. I did it twice with the doctor. Like, the doctor showed me how to change her G-tube, because every 3 months we got to do it on our own. Once again, parents got to be nurses. I also don't agree with that. I feel like if you have a special needs child, like babies with, you know, health issues, y'all need a nurse to come home with y'all. Like, I didn't go to medical school. Like, what the heck? And then y'all showing me, like, in 8 minutes how to do stuff. Come on. And you expect me to retain this knowledge and information by the grace of God? I did. But no, it's not realistic. Like, this is not realistic. And so anyway, so I had to change it and stuff. And then she's been throwing up ever since the doctors changed her feeds and stuff. So she's been throwing up. So I had to change it back, because I'm like, this girl's throwing up all the time. She can't keep the milk down. She can't keep the medicine down. Defeats the purpose. I'm going to turn it back down. And so he just be acting so clueless. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, her G-tube came out. Oh my goodness, she's throwing up. Okay, so I know it's panicky, but you gotta calm down and just fix it and do what's required. Like, stop, you know. I'm trying to see. I think I'm gonna highlight first. I need to hurry up and do this face, because my ride's gonna be here, so we could go back to our temporary place. Oh my goodness. I already picked out a lot of, like, furniture and stuff, essentials that we need. I'm getting everything from Shein, Amazon, and Target. Because those are the main places I'll be shopping. I won't be shopping nowhere else. But yeah, women need to feel more comfortable and safe to speak about their mental health. I mean, all people in general, but I'm talking about, like, new mothers specifically. I had this one lady told me about back in Asia, when women have babies, they get sent home with caregivers from the government. Like, it's included in the government, because they know that it's you just went through a physical ordeal. A whole freaking human being grew inside you and then came out your body, and then they expect you to just jump and leap straight into motherhood, and you gotta take care of yourself and take care of the baby, and then take care of this grown adult man that act like he's still a child. No. So they send you help, a caregiver from the government, and you don't have to do anything, like, you know, cooking and cleaning and doing, like, serious stuff with the baby. They do all that stuff. You get to bond with the baby. You get to, like, build a connection with your child without feeling overwhelmed or, what's it called? You know, just, like, feeling so beat down. Like, you get to genuinely have quality time with your baby. You can do skin to skin and all that stuff. And that's the thing, like, with Aston, I don't really, all I do is kind of just sit her in front of the cartoons a lot. And I sit with her. Sometimes I do her affirmations, but not consistently like in the beginning. But yeah, it's real important for children to have that bonding time with their parents. You know? They need that interaction with mommy and daddy. Okay. But yeah, so like realistically, of course, I don't think I'm going to do the adoption thing, but I was looking into it because I was like, I can't do it on my own anymore. And then my daughter's dad, he's such a strange individual in the way he thinks, because in his mind, if we're not sexually active, he doesn't really want to co-parent. And so that's why I say like it's hard, because it's getting really hard. Like since I moved out, he's been acting stranger than usual, more difficult to deal with. So eventually, at some point, I'm not going to be able to bring her over here anymore for him to watch her. So, but it's okay, because I've been teaching somebody how to do her milk. So hopefully she's more comfortable with it and she could start watching Aston for me when I go to work. I'm only go to work 3 or 4 days out of the week. Oh crap! What the heck? I just brush this mascara on my eyelid. Oh! But anyways, yeah. So that's all like. That's really what I've been thinking about lately. I'm excited for the new house. We're gonna get it. And you should have seen it. I can't wait to do a empty house tour. It's so freaking beautiful. And it just looked like I was there and it just looked so happy. And I'm like, oh, we're gonna have such a good new fresh beginning. Oh. Ultimately, you know I do not want to live in Illinois, but until I'm able to travel with this girl, ooh, you know I'm going to get both of us a passport. Once I'm able to travel with Aston, when she's better, we're leaving the country. Ooh, baby, yes. We got to go. We got to go. We got to go to Australia, Venezuela, the Maldives. We got to go freaking Brazil, everywhere. Like, we're going to see the whole world, baby. And that's good for her. Like, these kids need exposure. They need culture, baby. What else am I doing to my face, you guys? My blush. And then I'm going to contour my little nose. My little big nose. Oh, crap. It's okay. Because I'm not really doing any makeup. Like, go get my nails done. Drop this stuff off at the temporary place. Feed the baby. And then go have dinner. And that's that. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh. That's the other thing. Okay, so the other thing, before I upload my new vlog, I was been supposed to upload it, but you know, sometimes I be in my head because like the things I be revealing, you know, like I be real. Like I don't want y'all to think like I just be like freely putting out information. No, I be considering what I put out. But like, you know, I'm just a real individual and I'm like showing my life and my growth. So that's why I be considering certain things like, okay, like, yeah, people can watch and like see my growth, but do I really have to show that much? You know, I don't be wanting to overshare. That's what I'm getting at. And so I'm going to do some clarifying before I upload this new vlog. I recorded it like over a week ago. But yeah. So in the vlog, at the beginning of the vlog, right, okay, I show a clip. It's kind of explicit in the nature of the conversation, okay? It is not me speaking. It is somebody. Somebody. Okay? And so an individual is captured at the beginning speaking very vulgar and crude, you know, but they're just speaking their piece. They were intoxicated, blah, blah, blah. And so the little back history to why that person like freely speaks that way is because of their interaction with me. So you guys know like all my different seasons and changes in life, you know, like at one point I was real spiritual, another point I was like partying real hard. Now I'm getting back to my spirituality. I don't really party. Everything's been toned down. Like I'm just an exhausted mother now that works to provide for baby. Okay, not much partying going on, very minimum. Okay. And so anyway, so the point is this individual knew me during my party days. You know, like I was always like a free-spirited individual and stuff. So this person thought that they could like speak to me and treat me in accordance to the way that they met me. But that's not the season anymore. Times have changed. You know, it's a new season and you gotta match the time. You know, you can't keep living in the past. Let me try to blend that a little bit more. That always happens. Okay. And so anyway, so that person was upset that they can't deal with me the way they used to be able to. So they started speaking out of pocket in a disrespectful and crude manner, okay? Now me, I let people speak their piece. I'm not with the drama. Does that mean I will tolerate things? No. I know how to distance myself from anyone who does not know how to handle me, okay? And so anyway, so that's what that is. If you go and watch the video when I upload it later tonight, and then you hear all that, boom. And so anyway, so when my daughter's dad, he met me through my free-spirited party days when I just didn't give any cares or concerns about anything. I need to leave this out because I'm about to put it in my suitcase. And the way I've always been like, I don't be checking for dudes. I've always been fairly independent. I never wanted to be in any relationships, and I would always tell guys that. I'd be like, I don't want a man. I don't want a relationship. If you want to like interact with me, engage with me, just continuously be in my life for whatever reason, you got to make it worth my while because I don't need you and I don't want you. So I would always let dudes know you got to contribute financially. That's the only thing I could always use and need is more money, financial contribution. And if you're good and you're smart with money, then teach me how to manage my money because I ain't been doing it right. But like that's it. Like that's the only way you can get access to me is if you're contributed. You know, like help out with some bills, help me get a car, you know, help buy me some gifts, you know. Who doesn't like gifts? And that's what I would tell them, and they all always say the same thing. Oh, that's easy, that's nothing. How much does all this cost? That's always what they say at the beginning, but then they be trying to be your man long term, and then they realize, oh, I can't really afford her. What's this? Oh, hi. Hi. And so, anywho, so yeah, that's the thing. That's why I be like, other females be smart. Like, if you gonna entertain a man for financial gain, keep it. Don't ever like let them think it could be a long-term thing, because then they get in their feelings and then they act crazy, and that's what happened with my daughter's dad. Because when we met, I told him the same thing I just already said, and he was over there, oh, that's easy, that's nothing, I could do it. And then he so-called himself catching feelings, and then started asking me to be his woman. And I told him, I said, we both said that's not what we're trying to do. I said, just don't think about that. Like, don't talk like that. But he kept asking, and after a while, I was like, I felt like I already explained, and you still keep asking. And I was younger back then, so it'd be hard for me. Like, if a guy keeps pursuing me, it'd be hard for me to just keep saying no, because then I would feel bad and I would feel mean. And so eventually I would cave in. I know I know that's what they do, and it works sometimes. It worked when you were young. That's why dudes don't really like dating older women, because once you get older, like, you ain't got no more time for all the games. Like, you get more bold and you start speaking up for yourself more. You be like, no, I'm not interested. I already done told you. Go find somebody else. Move around. I don't want you. Don't need you. Don't even have time for you. Do you understand? You know, like, when you get older, you don't care about being mean no more. But when you're younger, and I'm not speaking for everybody, but like for most women, we be more like timid, you know, and we be more afraid to speak up. Like, oh, I don't wanna rock the boat. But they ain't got no problem rocking our boat. They ain't got no problem being rude to us. Like, men, they don't care. They crazy. They crazy. They don't care. Like, men will be bold AF. That's why I said they relentlessly pursue you. Like, this one dude, he referred to men as hunters. And they caught Lil Bambi in one season. I'm talking about me, I'm Bambi. And so anyway, so I just used to always go with the flow during the whole relationship with my daughter's dad. And then, like, of course, at the end of the day, I still did not really want to be in a relationship. So that's when I started, like, moving around and making moves to, like, move out of state. But my daughter's dad knew what I was about. Like, I told him up front what I did. Like, I was like, I'm a dancer. And then sometimes I have private clients that I see, and they compensate me for my time and all that stuff. And he, like, was cool with it. Okay, you got to make your money, do what you do. I'm trying to see. I think I'm going to highlight now. Why do I keep putting this over here? I'm taking this with me. Stop. Where's my highlighter, you guys? Where's my highlighter? Oh, it's right here. I was about to say, did I leave it at the club? That's not possible. Anywho. But yeah, like, a lot of dudes, they act like they with it. Like, oh yeah, you gotta get your money, I understand, blah, blah, blah. Because they know they're not gonna pay for your whole lifestyle. Like, you're not gonna pay for all my bills, and I don't want you to pay for all my bills. Like, don't get it misconstrued. I use men to assist me financially. I never want a man to pay my bills. Because then I don't want you to think like you owe me. Then you think you're entitled to continuous access to me, and you're not. I want to entertain you when I feel like it and keep it moving. Like, I want you around when I feel like it, and that's it. Let me see if this person messaged me yet. No. Okay. But yeah, so anyway, I forgot what I was saying. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot what I was saying. Aston. She's sleeping, but sometimes she cries in her sleep. I tell her dad it's because she's tired of hearing you yell. Alright, now I'm about to do my hair. And I didn't bring my flat ironers because I'm not staying over here. So I'm just gonna brush out my hair and braid it. Because, like I keep saying, I'm just running errands today. Anyway, so back to, this is me giving context to why my daughter's dad talks to me the way he does. So anyway, so he knew what I was about, blah, blah, blah. Dancing as well as private clients. Sometimes, here and there, not frequently on the regular, just sometimes. Like I said, whenever I feel like it, I'm going to do what I want to do. Alright, let's do our hair. And so anyway, once he started catching feelings and wanted me to be his woman, and I tried to, like, let him know that's not what I want, but he was relentless, so I just went with it, and I just was really going with the flow of the relationship, but I didn't really tell him I was still seeing private clients. So in his mind, we were exclusive, but sometimes, like, if I felt like it, or I felt like he wasn't doing what he needed to do in the relationship, I'll go see my private clients. And so that went on the entire time we was together. And then, of course, he would find out. Like, he went through my phone at one point. Like, we were before Aston, one night I remember we were intimate, and then I went to go get in the shower, and something told me, take your phone with you. And I was like, nah, I'm just about to get in the shower real quick. I'll be right back out. I don't need my phone. Because I was thinking, like, I don't need to, like, play any music or anything. Like, what I need my phone in the shower for? And I had left my phone unlocked. And he went through it. Why are you going through my phone after, after adult time? That's weird. Who does that? Like, can you imagine doing what you got to do with your person, and then they just go through your phone like, you just bust a nut. What is inside you telling you, let me go see who she's talking to? Why are you thinking that you just bust a nut? You're supposed to be relaxed. You're supposed to be asleep at this point, and you just over here, going through my phone. So I get out the shower, and he had talking about, so you telling this dude da 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 da, and then I'm like, what? You went through my phone? He like, that's beside the point. Like, no, it's not beside the point. Don't try to change the subject. Why are you going through my phone? Like, that's weird. And so, a few times I got caught up and I had to tell the truth. Like, yeah, I still see people. But, I would always stop and whatever. But, something would always happen. Like, we was always never really getting along. So, whenever we weren't getting along, or if he wasn't really supporting me financially like I wanted him to, then I would go see some clients. And I just had regulars. Like, I wasn't always seeing new people. I just had regular people I would always see that I could just hit up when I needed to. All right. So once I got pregnant with Aston, I was already getting ready to leave him, and I told him that pretty much, like, I'm moving and I don't plan on continuing seeing you. But once Aston came in the picture, I'm like, okay, I'm not about to do this by myself because I didn't want this. This is not on my, my life plan list of things to do. I didn't plan on being a parent. So I was like, we're going to making it work. So the whole time I was pregnant and a little bit after, like probably like 4 or 5 months after the pregnancy, I was like faithful. But after that, we were not getting along. So I like did this braid already. Oh my goodness. I'm from Ohio. I'm from Antarctica. Oh, my ride's here. I'm from North Korea. What are you doing? Hi. And somebody wants a bacon barbecue burger. I don't know, baby. Can't help you with that one. But anyway, yeah. So I have no idea what I'm about to do with my hair. And then I still have to pack our bags because my ride's here. But let me just hurry up. So long story short, okay, you guys, long story short, that's why my daughter's dad talks to me the way he does. Because I like, yes, he's crazy. He gets out of pocket, but there's a reason. And he did used to be like a little bit rude to me at the beginning before I was like seeing clients like that. But it maximized once he found out like I was still seeing clients when we were together, and then I stopped for a long period of time. And then after Aston, like I said, we weren't getting along and stuff, and then he wasn't making the money he used to make, and his expenses went up, and the cash flow that used to come in wasn't coming in. So that's why I had to go back dancing, and I didn't want to go back dancing. And so I had all this frustration. I had postpartum depression. My baby was in the hospital. He's not making the money he used to make, so now I gotta go back dancing. All of this was going on the inside because I don't like being negative and I don't like confrontation. So I'm like dealing with all this on the inside, and so I'm like, I need freaking release and a distraction from the reality of life right now. So I started back seeing I started back seeing one regular that I had. And then I started seeing a few new clients because, like I was working in a new county and a new club or whatever. I don't know what the frick I'm about to do in my hair. And so I always record everything like in my calendar. So I record like the days I work. and I record what else? The frick? The days I work, and I record my sexcapades in my calendar and in my on my phone, because I think it's good for me. I need to do that because if anything happens, everything is recorded in my on my calendar, you know. So like when my getting pregnant by my daughter's dad, I knew obviously it's him because that's the only person I had unprotected sex with. But also, if you do the math, you go back, oh, I had sex with him on this day. Boom. That's the person, that's when she got conceived. That's the person who did the conceiving. So anyway, so one day I went out to dinner. And this was like back in January or whatever. January or February. I went out to dinner. And the whole time after my daughter was born and after she came home, we kept doing therapy, trying to make everything work. It's, you know, when two people aren't compatible and there's just been so much disrespect and like there's no trust, it's not gonna work. Like you just gotta part ways, you know, and regroup once both of you mature, okay? And that's why I kept telling him, I'm like, we just need some time apart and we could come back later at a later time once we're, you know, more mature and stuff. But he just wanted to try to hold on. So I went out to dinner with a guy. And so he went through my things and went through my calendar. And that's when he saw everything on my calendar. He saw the days I went to work, the days I was seeing clients, how much money I was making, like everything, the people's names. Because I would put, like a quick example, I'd put John, March 3rd, 5 p.m., X amount of dollars, and then I put the time from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m., okay? And that's what I put that in there for my personal records so I can know, you know. I'm very detail-oriented. And that's what made him flip. And after that, it was no going back. Like, we still tried to do therapy. He was just so broken and distraught. And after that, I pretty much stopped. I think I hooked up with somebody like 2 more times. But we was pretty much done by that point. But other than that last person, I was pretty much done. And to this day, like he's so traumatized. He thinks that's all I do. And like he still wants to be with me, but he's so hurt. So that is the context of why my daughter's dad speaks to me the way he does. Because I never want people to think like it's one of those situations like, oh, this is a one-sided story. No, I've always been honest. I'm always honest about who I am and what I do and the people I deal with. Like, even with my ex-boyfriend, I always tell my side and their side. I always explain why they are behaving the way that they're behaving. And, oh, thank you. Thank you. But the problem with people sometimes is they never want to take accountability for their own actions. And my daughter's dad says that a lot about me, but I'm like, how not? All I do is speak my piece, and then I tell my part. Like, this is what's going on with me, and this is why. I'm a logical person, and I'm very reflective of myself. I know why I do what I do. I always know what's going on with me, you know, like I'm not sugarcoating anything because I know who I am. Like, there's no regret or self-pity or anything. Like, I don't hate myself and I don't hate anyone else. So I don't feel bad about myself. So I'm not ashamed to speak my truth, you know. Sometimes people try to like slut shame or whatever, but I don't consider myself a slut. I consider myself like a liberated individual, and I just do what I feel I want to do in the moment, you know. But I'm always very like responsible and safe, you know. But so I never am gonna like put this like cast a shadow on somebody just because things didn't work out with us. Now I'm gonna tell you the truth. Hey, we tried, we went to therapy, we tried to make it work, we were together for this amount of time, and during that amount of time this is what I was doing and this is what he was doing. I'm talking about like if it pertains to something, not like I'm just randomly giving unsolicited information. Like no, like if it pertains, I'm gonna give context to the conversation, you know. Oh goodness. Yeah, I had to braid my freaking hair because I don't have any flat ironers. I got my curlers, but I'm not about to curl this mess. Oh, thank you, Andrea. You, oh, thank you. You're so sweet. But yeah, like Aston is still taking her nap. I'm about to change her diaper. Hurry up and pack our bag. I'm gonna leave her playpen here because I ordered a new one for where we're temporarily staying. I've been praying and speaking to the Lord about my new home. I do pray that I get it because I need my own space. Like between my daughter's dad and where I'm staying temporarily, it's a no. And it's nothing against anybody. It's just I'm a freaking human being. I need my own space. All adult human beings need their own space. I don't care. Some people could stay with family. Some people could do roommates. I can't. I'm high maintenance. I need my own bathroom because I'll be in there for 2 hours. And I need no interruptions once I'm in there, you know. And then Aston needs her own space because Aston is a princess and she's uncomfortable around too many new people. And Aston needs her Veggie Tales and she needs her mommy. And she just needs to be able to roam around free. Like she don't need no extra people. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, new sub. But yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of subbies, if you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload. But also, the ones who are subscribed already, you guys need to focus on the community part because I post on there because I'm not on social media. I'm not on TikTok. I'm not on Instagram. I do have a little Facebook page, but I only did that for like parenting, like moms and parents in Chicago. So like I could just see what's going on and you know that was when I was trying to get mom friends, but I'm kind of over that now. And the new place I'm moving to, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna take me long to get like acquainted with the other mamas out there. Hey babe, did you need some help? Oh, let me hurry up because he like baby girl. He waiting on me. All right, let me hurry up. I'm gonna have to do this quick little braid. But yeah, like I'm kind of glad. Like I don't really like sharing too much, but I'm kind of glad I did tell you guys what's going on because I was really hesitant about uploading this vlog. Like I could have did it last week. I could have uploaded it last week, honestly. But I'm like, ugh. Like I don't want people to hear that conversation, you know. And like me, I don't speak to people when they're intoxicated or they're angry. And this person was intoxicated and angry. So you frustrated? Go ahead. Speak your piece. Am I going to engage with you? No. I will not. I refuse. Proverbs tells us not to speak with a fool. Don't argue with a fool. You're never going to win. You're going to become a fool yourself. So I will let you speak. You could be mad. Go ahead, be mad. Get it off your chest. That's cute. Notifications are on. Thank you. Aw, thank you. But I got like 4 braids. I think I kind of like this. I ordered a new wig. I did a lot of shopping, you guys. I go to work tomorrow, so I need to make that money back. Because if I get approved for this townhouse. I don't know why I went shopping. Because I got to buy furniture. But yeah, so I got to make this money back tomorrow, y'all. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and tuning in. I need to go. My ride is here, and let me go put some color on my lips, and that's it for me. I was supposed to put some oil in my hair. I didn't. Probably would have looked better if I did. Yeah, I kind of like this little hairstyle. It's kind of cool. So this is what you're doing. She's silly. Oh, girl, this is a sew-in. This ain't my real hair. Yeah. So what you want? Talking about you call me. I'm getting ready. As you can see, we're getting ready to go, ma'am. That's my sister, if y'all wondering. But I'm gonna put some color on my lips, and then that's it for me, y'all. That's it. Where's my color at? I think I look cute today. Yeah. All right, let's do our lips, and then we're done. Let's see. I was just checking in on you. Oh, the baby. I'm staying till this happens. So you look nice, sis. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right, I gotta hurry up because my ride's here. Oh, sis, are you in the mood for seafood boil? When we get over there, that's what time is it? Yeah, we gotta beat rush hour traffic. So let me hurry up. Yeah, so when we get over there, we're gonna do that seafood boil. Hi. Hi. Okay, so we got the lips. Put that right there. All right, let me hurry up because I hate having people wait on me. Like, that's rude. Let me see. See you soon. Did you hear what I said about the seafood boil? Okay. Let's see here. Going to get my kid from school. All right. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Oh, this is my Lancome perfume. My sister got this Dolce & Gabbana perfume. She don't like it. I like it. It smells good. Alright, the places I like to spray is the back of my neck, my wrist, my inner thighs, because heat rises, and I like to spray my butt crack, just because. Alright, this is the OOTD. I gotta roll out. Ooh. Ah! That would be horrible. Okay. That would be horrible if I dropped this perfume, because it's glass bottle. All right, let's see. I'm going to show you my OOTD. And then I got to go because this person is waiting on me. But yes, and then I'm going to wear some sandals. I have on long sleeves because it's 68 degrees today because we are transitioning into fall. And as you can see, I've lost some weight. Boom. Look at that. All right. Bye. And thank you to all the new subbies. Stay tuned for the new vlog that I'm going to be uploading tonight.